And we welcome in the head coach of the VCU Rams, Shaka Smart, on his way to the Final Four. Coach, we've got some rumors to clear up here. 14 days ago, Selection Sunday, what was your team doing during the selection?
Well, I think most of us were watching the selection show. We just didn't do it together because I chose not to do it. I didn't know if we were going to make it or we weren't going to make it. I had a feeling we'd get in. When we did get in, we were all obviously overjoyed. We got together quickly and started our plan for USC.
So you believe from day one that your team belonged?
Of course. What's the alternative to that?
NIT? I mean, why did you think you deserved to be in the field of 68?
Well, because we had a terrific season. We won 23 games. We played a phenomenal schedule. We came out of one of the best leagues in the country. We had a number of great wins, top 50 wins, top 100 wins. It's not like I'm the only one that believed it. The selection committee that chooses the NCAA tournament believed it.
Absolutely. Now, the Butler Bulldogs know all about being the underdogs. Coach, what do you know about Butler?
Well, I know they have a great program and a terrific head coach in Brad Stevens. They also have some phenomenal players. Anybody that makes it this far into the NCAA tournament has to have great players. So it's going to be a heck of a challenge for us. Defensively, they're one of the best teams in the country, so we're going to have to find ways to put the ball in the basket.
Brad Stevens, another young coach like yourself, doing it at a school that is not considered one of the big boys. How much do you know, how well do you know Brad Stevens?
I've known Brad for quite a while. We're both Division III guys that come from small school backgrounds, worked our way up, and got a ton of respect for Brad and the job he's done at Butler.
Coach, the tournament expanded to 68 teams this year. If they did not expand from 65, it's a decent bet that your team would have been in the NIT. Now you're in the Final Four. Do you think this is another example of why the NCAA should look to expand the field again?
That's up to the NCAA. You know, I just coach my team and do our best to win whatever challenge we have at hand. I think it was communicated to me that we were either the third or fourth last team selected. So if it was still 65, we'd have had a coin flip chance to still be in. I'm certainly glad that it did expand. We got the opportunity to play in the first four, and now we've won 5 consecutive games in the tournament. We're going to the Final Four.
It was a great run to this point today. When you stepped on the floor with Kansas, did it hit you what was about to happen?
Well, we knew we could win, if that's what you mean. And Kansas has a terrific team, probably the most accomplished team left in the field when today started. But we believed to a man that we could come out and outplay them, and that's exactly what we did today. It wasn't easy. They made a great run in the second half, but our guys showed a terrific level of resolve. We stayed together, and then we made some big plays down the stretch.
Coach, is it true that you were accepted at Harvard and chose not to attend?
Yes, that's true.
Give me the why.
Well, I visited Harvard and a few other schools out there on the East Coast, and I just felt like Kenyon College, where I ended up attending college, was a better fit for me, academically, basketball-wise, all around. I'm from the Midwest, and you know, when I visited Kenyon, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the basketball coach there, and I knew that's where I wanted to go.
Well, VCU has now fallen in love with you. The nation has, Coach. On your way to the Final Four, how does that sound?
Sounds terrific. Yeah, it hasn't even completely sunk in, but just so happy for all of our guys and our fans and everybody at VCU. They've been so supportive of me and our coaching staff since we got here 2 years ago, and time has flown by. But I'm glad that our program has been able to reward all the fans with a berth in the Final Four.
It's been some 14 days, hasn't it, Coach? An amazing ride. Congratulations, and look forward to seeing you next week in the Final Four.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.